The right words can have a big impact on women. And in this video, I'm going to show you 8 words that drive women wild with desire. These aren't cheesy pickup lines or manipulative tricks. These are psychological triggers that create genuine attraction and sexual tension. So if you want to stop having boring, friendly conversations that go absolutely nowhere with women, and start having conversations that make a woman think about you all day long and make her want to be closer to you, then pay close attention and keep watching. I'm Dr. Fiona Gray, your trusted men's health advisor. And make sure you watch closely, because word number 6 creates physical awareness that naturally leads to intimacy. If you want to create real attraction with women, hit that subscribe button, because what we're covering today works on a psychological level. All right, let's get started. Here are the 8 words that drive women absolutely wild. Word number 1, maybe. This word is attraction gold when used correctly. Why? Because it creates uncertainty, and uncertainty is the foundation of sexual tension. When you give a woman a definitive answer to everything, you become predictable, and predictable is the enemy of attraction. But when you say maybe, you force her mind to fill in the blanks. So let's say she asks, "Are you going to that party on Saturday?" Most guys would say, "Yeah, definitely," or "No, I'm not going." But if you say, "Maybe, depends on who's going to be there," with a slight smirk, now she's wondering, does he mean me? Is he hinting that he wants me there? Or if she asks you, "Do you think I'm pretty?" Instead of rushing to say, "Yes, you're absolutely gorgeous," you say, "Maybe, you have your moments," with a cheeky grin. That pause after "maybe" creates tension, and that playful tease keeps her guessing about what you really think. The key is to use the word maybe when you want to keep her mentally engaged and thinking about you, keeping her on her toes. Word number 2, dangerous. Women are biologically wired to be attracted to men who represent excitement and adventure. That's why calling something dangerous triggers a primal attraction response. But you're not talking about actual danger here. You're talking about emotional danger. For example, if you're having a good conversation and there's chemistry building, you might say something like, "This is getting dangerous. I think I'm starting to like you." Or if she's being flirty, you say, "You're dangerous. I can tell you're the type of girl who gets guys in trouble." The word dangerous implies that being around you or her leads to passionate, exciting experiences. It suggests that ordinary rules don't apply when the two of you are together. And that's exactly the kind of emotional state that turns women on. Word number 3, secret. Women love feeling like they're part of something exclusive. That word, secret, instantly creates intimacy and makes her feel special. It implies that you're sharing something with her that others don't get to know. Here's how to use it properly. If you're talking about your goals with a woman, you might say, "Can I tell you a secret? I'm actually working on starting my own business, but I haven't told anyone yet." Or if you're being playful, you say, "I'll let you in on a secret. You're way more interesting than I expected when I first saw you." The word secret makes her lean in closer, both physically and emotionally. It creates that you and me against the world feeling that women find irresistible. Word number 4, wild. This word taps into a woman's desire to break free from her everyday routine. Most women live very structured, responsible lives, but deep down, we crave moments of spontaneity and excitement. When you use the word wild, you're giving her permission to access that side of herself. You might say, "You seem really put together, but I bet you have a wild side you don't show many people." Or, "I'm in the mood to do something wild tonight. Are you interested?" The word wild suggests adventure, passion, and breaking social conventions. It implies that being with you means stepping outside of her comfort zone in the best possible way. Just remember, you need to back up this statement with actual fun, spontaneous behavior. If you talk about being wild, but then suggest dinner at Applebee's, the magic disappears. Word number 5, tease. Playful banter is one of the fastest ways to create sexual tension. And the word tease directly acknowledges that playful, flirtatious dynamic. When you call her a tease, you're saying, I see what you're doing and I'm enjoying it. For example, if she's being coy, you might say, you're such a tease. I can tell you enjoy keeping me guessing. Or if she gives you a compliment and then pulls back, you can say, don't be such a tease. Either you think I'm attractive or you don't. The word tease creates sexual undertones in a very innocent way. It acknowledges that there's a game being played between the two of you, and games are fun, which is exactly what attraction should feel like. Now, before I get to word number 6, let me talk about something crucial. All of these words work to create attraction, but if your body isn't supporting you with the right hormones and blood flow, you're not going to have the energy, confidence, and presence to pull this off. Here's what most men don't realize. Your smooth muscle function directly impacts your confidence and performance. What is your smooth muscle? It's a series of tiny muscular fibers on your pelvic floor that enable you to achieve erections by trapping blood inside the penis. When the smooth muscle is optimized, blood flows rapidly into the erectile tissue and is firmly trapped there, producing naturally firm and long-lasting erections. But oxidative stress around the smooth muscle is now proven to be the root cause of many men's failure to perform. That's why I recommend Red Boost, a powerful formula specifically designed to optimize smooth muscle function. Red Boost contains a blend of rare, powerful nutrients, including Icarian, also known as horny goatweed, Tongkat Ali for boosting male hormones, maca root for vitality and stamina, citrulline to support nitric oxide production and blood flow, and nettle root for prostate health and hormonal support. These ingredients work together to target oxidative stress in the smooth muscle, boost your hormones and nitric oxide levels, and support healthy blood flow. The healthier your nitric oxide levels are, the firmer your erections are, and the more confident you feel. You'll find Red Boost linked in the description below. Word number 6, breathe. This might sound like an odd choice, but hear me out. The word breathe is incredibly intimate and creates physical awareness. When you tell someone to breathe, you're drawing attention to their body and creating a moment of vulnerability. Here's how it works. If you're having an intense conversation and she seems overwhelmed by the chemistry, you might gently say, "Hey, breathe. I'm not going anywhere." Or if she's nervous about something, you say, "Just breathe. You don't have to figure out everything right now." This word works because it positions you as someone who can calm her down and make her feel safe. But it also creates physical awareness of her breathing, which naturally leads to awareness of other physical sensations. Use this sparingly and only in moments of genuine intensity. Word number 7, addicted. Women want to feel like they have a powerful effect on you. The word addicted implies that she's captivating and you can't get enough. But here's the key. Don't say you're addicted to her directly. That's too intense. Instead, be addicted to specific things about her. I'm getting addicted to that laugh of yours. I think I'm becoming addicted to our conversations. The word addicted suggests that she has power over you, but in a way that's exciting rather than needy. It implies intensity and passion without seeming desperate. Word number 8, wrong. This is the most counterintuitive word on the list, but calling something wrong in a flirty context creates playful tension. It suggests you're both about to cross a line, and that crossing lines together is exciting. For example, "This is wrong. I shouldn't be thinking about you so much." Or, "We're in public. It's wrong how much I want to kiss you right now." The word wrong implies that there's something forbidden about your connection, and forbidden fruit is always the most tempting. It creates that us against the world dynamic that makes women feel like they're living in a romantic movie. Just make sure you're not actually doing anything wrong. This is about creating a vibe of emotional intensity, not actual inappropriate behavior. Here's the bottom line. These 8 words, maybe, dangerous, secret, wild, tease, breathe, addicted, and wrong, Work because they create uncertainty, excitement, intimacy, and sexual tension. They make conversations feel charged and memorable instead of boring and forgettable. But remember, words are only part of the equation. You need the physical presence, energy, and confidence to back them up. Support your body with proper nutrition, circulation support, and healthy hormone levels so you can show up as your best self. Try using these words in your next conversation with a woman and pay attention to how she responds. Notice when she leans in. Notice when her eyes light up. That's when you know it's working. If this gave you strategies you've never heard before, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment and tell me which word you're going to try first. I read every single one. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep taking care of yourself.